What's up everybody, it's Kiyodo, and welcome back to another SMT Dx2 video. Today we're doing another gacha pull, but this time we're going to be pulling on the skill extraction banner here with the step-up system involved because I wanted to check out these three skills. And let me point this out, because this is one of the few times that I will actually pull on these gem skill banners, these step-up ones, because it has three really good skills on the 5-star pool instead of one really bad one on there which you don't want to pull and end up pulling anyways. So, taking a look at these skills here, No Fizz is probably the weakest one considering, and it's really still good because it can really throw people off if you're trying to put it in PvP, like on Olilot for example. But then again, there's the Fizz Pierce meta, so I'm not really sure how effective that's gonna be. You might be able to catch people off guard maybe one or two times and then they'll remember you forever. So it's really good for PvE, especially on demons that need something like Fizz weakness covered, but if you don't, then it's also a nice trick to throw on there if you're doing something like Brands of Sin. So I would recommend it if you are not using a null fizz or anti-fizz demon in general for your PvE content where you need to. So besides that, Savage Glee, really good. It throws people off because if you get that crit on a physical attacker, then you get that free press turn when people aren't always expecting that. So one of the things I was theorizing with this skill is if you per se have something like Null Charm on your Huangdi for example, then you're covering null charm, so that means they're probably going to work around that. They're going to see it. They're going to cover with something like, per se, mute, right? And if they mute your Huangdi, and you have Savage Glee on there, there's a really high chance that you're still going to crit. And that's really useful because they'll never expect that extra press turn, and that could help you snowball, especially on defense. So maybe it's your tech counter pick, but we'll have to see. It's also good on multi-hit skills like Yoshitsune's Hasso Tobi if you're running something like Teal Yoshi. So that'd be really useful. And then Insanity, holy moly, is Insanity amazing. This is the skill, this is your bread and butter for all of your ailment users if they don't already have this on something like their awakened skill. So Insanity is really good. You have Gukumats, you have Succubus, there's Olilot even that goes really well with these. Really strong, super amazing picks for Insanity. And then also, the other reason for pulling on these is because it's a guaranteed 4 or 5-star skill. And even though some of the 3-star skills are really powerful, 4-star skills, super good. Taking a list here, we're going to look at this. There's quite a few. Unfortunately, no auto skills, which are 5-star skills. But that's probably going to come up on another skill step-up banner, and that's going to be insane. Like, I don't even know. You might want to save your gems for that one, to be honest, if you're not really sure if you want these skills. But this set, again, really good for the 5-star pool. And now looking at these, you have your Resist, you have your Rakarmdra, Prayer, super good stuff on there, Meteorama even, things like Null Charm, No Mute, also very, very powerful. So looking at step 2, it goes up, and I'll just go ahead and quickly go through these rates so that you can pause the video in case you want to check them out. Step 3, we're going all the way up to the last step, so you won't have to worry about that, but in case you did want to see the rates, they're all pretty similar. There's a lot of skills in here for the 4 stars, and one of the best things about having the skill genomes is that you don't have to take up a gift slot. So your gifts inventory doesn't get super full, especially if you just did those 122 free summons. This is probably one of the better banners to pull on. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do this one and see what we get. Well, you do only get 5 skills because of the step up, but it's not that bad. Honestly, I want to get something maybe usable, 1 out of the 5, possibly. That'd be really cool. And if there's anything that I want to point out, I'll go ahead and explain that skill in the description. Megadola, oh man, this is like the middle skill. Some people really want this one because it's a 7 cost. Personally, I don't know, I'd rather throw in Megiddo. But sure, Megadola, why not? Decent. Decent! And step 2, here we go. This is gonna be, I don't know if it changes the circle on these skill genomes, but not like it really matters that much, it's only 5. And no bind! If we ever go into a bind meta, then we'll have to see, but honestly, there's only maybe like 1 or very few demons that actually use bind. So I wouldn't really say that it's something that you need to cover as much as like Null Charm. But hey, you never know. And Null Mute. Null Mute's also really good. You can pull that one too. It's just probably easier to get those null skills or whatever from this skill genome banner instead of actually pulling them from like a 5-star, because that's really difficult. So in a way, it's a little bit easier if you're looking for certain skills on the skill genomes. And oh, okay, there is a gold circle, so let's see. What is that? Savage Glee! Oh, okay, so that's pretty amazing. If I ever choose to change my purple Yoshi into teal, maybe I'll throw that on there. It's super solid. We'll have to see about that one. Yeah, in any case, we have one last step, and wow, that's pretty crazy. We did not have to go all the way up to step 5 to get the 5-star skill, but we're gonna get one anyways, so let's see what it is. 1 of 3. Let's see. Come on, something good. It's Nulf, isn't it? Yes, it is! Of course it is! Of course I have to get the worst one out of my guaranteed. Just like last time! Just like last time. This another reason why I have bad memories and trauma from doing these step-up skill genome things. But, whatever. I mean, still nice to have. They're in the skill genome inventory, which is a separate inventory, which doesn't have a cap as far as I know, so I guess it's still useful. Maybe we'll throw it on somebody for PvE. We'll see about that. So I guess that's been my pulls. And I don't know. You know what? There's something else that I want to do here today. I want to use my archetype shifters. So we're going to go ahead and move on to that area. I'll be back in just a sec. Okay, moving on to the 5-star arch shifters. I'm going to try to use just one if I can. But yeah, I've been really brooding this question because honestly, I have the 5 stars that I want in the colors that I want. So there's only really 2 of them that I'd like to change, and that'd be either Trumpeter or Shiva. And Trumpeter at yellow is really solid. I think Demon Birth Cry is one of those skills that is very niche, but there's a chance that your team won't have some sort of Tarunda skill on it, and then that comes in huge handy, honestly. So I don't know if I want to throw that one away. So honestly, Shiva. Shiva has 2 more optimal colors. Even though red is really optimal, I believe that purple or even teal would be better for PvE, so I'm gonna try to switch that over. I did switch from yellow into red, and yellow is just so trash. So we're doing it. We're just totally, you know what? I'm super concerned, but here we go. Pray for me. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, baby. I was so scared about that. So yeah, I barely use my Shiva for anything besides PvE, but I might as well make him slightly better, and if I ever choose to get rid of him, then purple, pretty good to fuse into other things. As a high-grade demon, that's not really amazing unless they decide to change Perlia to actually remove 5 elements. I don't know, I probably wouldn't use it, but Shiva with Evade, pretty decent in Fizz meta that we have going on right now, so I don't know, maybe it'll be useful? We'll have to see about that one. So yeah. Awesome archetype shifter. Only had to use 1, luckily. Well, technically 2, but yeah, awesome. So this has been Kiyodo. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Later.